Yo, what's going on, snipers, and welcome back to American Truck Simulator. After last episode ended, I ended up doing an external contract out to Victoria, Texas. So we are now in this area. Before, I think we are down in, I think it was, yeah, I was in Brownsville. So I kind of moved up a little bit more north in a sense, but we do still have some places to discover in Texas. So I'm kind of hoping that we could find an external contract to like Lufkin, Longview. Galveston's kind of close, so maybe not Galveston because that would be a really short episode otherwise. We kind of want to have a little bit longer of an episode today. San Angelo, Junction, Del Rio, Laredo, or we could even go up further than that, but it'd be neat to discover some more of Texas because we're getting close to actually discovering every single city in Texas, which is kind of nice. So let's see what we got for some external contracts. Some of these ones are way too far away. Obviously, I'm not going to do something that length all the way to Yakima, Washington. That's 37 hours, which means that would probably take like 3 hours in game time, which I don't want to have 3-hour videos, to be honest. But Fort Stockton, have I been there? Yes, I have. Okay. Don't want to go back to Brownsville. Laredo was one of the places I haven't been to, but that's a little bit back down to where we just were. So I kind of want to go through a different route. Del Rio is a place I haven't been. That might be interesting because then we go a little bit more to the west of Texas. Yeah, Del Rio might be the one we end up doing. Wow, there's only 3 things of external contracts. Usually there's like 5 pages. Yeah, I guess we'll do this one to Del Rio, then we'll bring some, what is it, to Nestle? Some grain. There's also one that has cattle, but I would rather do this one to Del Rio, so yeah, let's bring some grain from Victoria all the way to Del Rio. Shouldn't be a super long trip either. Actually, this might be another short episode. It's only a 5-hour trip. But we're trying to discover as much places in Texas as possible. So if it's another short episode, so be it. Eventually, we'll do another long one where we're like go to a completely different state. So maybe next episode we'll go up a little bit more north. Okay, so our trailer's right here actually too, which is nice because the last time I was playing this, I brought some livestock to this place in Nestle, which is kind of funny bringing livestock to Nestle. So our trailer should be over this way, it looks like. If we go here, we are kind of getting close on the tire meter, and we might need to fill up on some gas. Maybe not too much though. Let's just pull out this way. Then again, we're only going 5 hours, so it might not be that bad. Let me try and use the mirrors here. I'm going to try and use the mirrors on this backup just to make it a little bit more realistic. Let's see, can we get this thing lined up properly? Sometimes it's weird using the mirrors because I'm not used to using the mirrors. Okay, we might be good here. Hey, there we go. Not too bad. Not too bad. A little bit weird. Like I said, I'm not used to using mirrors. Maybe I should have used that mirror. Maybe that would have been easier than the one that's actually on the screen. Okay, let's pull away and let's head on to our destination. Hopefully we don't get into any like crazy accidents like the last time we played this, because yeah, literally I feel like every car was out to get me in that episode. Okay, let's make sure nobody's coming that way. Good, nobody's coming that way. No, there's a big red truck. Okay, we'll let him go. If I had a big red, actually my truck is big and red. I should call it Clifford the Big Red Truck instead of Clifford the Big Red Dog. That could be its nickname, is Clifford. Big wide turn with this trailer start. Jeez. Okay, do we want to go to the gas station that's over there already? Looks like we have enough for 1,000 miles. Yeah, so we have more than enough gas actually. Because I was changing the like the thing that's on the steering wheel area. It actually could tell you how much distance. So we have 1,068 miles we could go on this amount of gas, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken. And sleeping wise, I don't know if I should get some rest already. Maybe I should. Yeah, I might end up just getting some rest already, because there's one that's close by, right? Let me actually go to our map in a second. Not this screen, this screen. Let's add that rest stop into our destination thing. Actually, never mind, that's not even really putting it down. Let's delete that pin. But I am going to still go into that rest stop area because I think my guy needs some sleep, and then we'll go back onto the highway afterwards. Yeah, we'll go straight ahead first. Play a little bit safe, just because I don't want to get too tired. I forget what button I was using to change the stuff on the steering wheel, but... or the display, I should say. It's not on the steering wheel. But hopefully you have some interesting occurrences in this episode. Hopefully I don't get crashes, though. Because I don't really like getting crashed into. Even though it kind of adds an interesting dynamic for an episode, but... I'd rather, like, I don't know, have kind of, like, scary incidences where I could crash, but I don't end up crashing, so... Okay, rest stop is over here. Or sleeping area. Oh, it's a weird turn in. Let's go right here, boom. So we should be able to sleep back here, right? Just gotta pull into this parking lot. Oh, this is gonna be one I'm gonna have to actually back out of, which, I don't know, I could just go right here. Perfect. Let's just park in front of these other trucks. They're not gonna try and get out. So it's gonna be some nighttime driving, which is okay. Because nighttime driving is not a bad thing. It's fun, but it's obviously kind of sucks when you can't really see anything going on outside. I could fill up on more gas, but I'm not going to. Oh, that's a Chevron. Good old Chevron gas stations, huh? I don't really see much of those out this way. It's more of like a western city thing, I think. Because I think when I went out to like British Columbia, if I'm not mistaken, there was some. But I don't think I've seen really any Chevrons out east. Could be wrong with them though. Okay, only 5 hours till our destination. Wonder if we're gonna get any rain. Probably not. Looks like nice clear skies tonight, which is good. Okay, I gotta merge in. There's nobody in this lane. Let me merge in. Don't worry, other truck. I'm not gonna go into that other lane. You can keep going. I think he thought I was gonna go into the other lane too, but I always like to stay in the inner lane just because that way if I have to turn off, I'm not like, you know, running through cars to try and get off them on my exit and stuff like that. Should be a solidly nice trip, and we'll hopefully find some cool photo spots, but then again, we're not going to be really seeing much light, because by the time we get to our destination, it's supposed to be like 3 a.m., so we might be able to get a little bit of sunrise in it, or we might have to do like a complete photo edit where it looks like it's daytime, but it's not daytime. I don't really know. Hopefully there's some sort of landmark that we can maybe get like a photo near. Because last time I was playing this, I think also when I was, not recording, I basically went down to some area and there was like kind of like rocket looking things that were going like at some place, like there's rockets or something. In I can't remember what city. It must have been close to Victoria though. Can't remember exactly. But it was a kind of a cool little area. I took some screenshots of it. I'll probably have to throw those in on the Discord sometime if you want to see those, Hawks fan, because I think I took a couple screenshots because I'd never seen anything like it in this game. What is that sign for? Something energy. I don't know if that's an actual company or not. Never heard of it, so. But yeah, this is going to be another short trip, but it's a little bit longer than the last one, I think, because I think the last one was like only like an hour. But this one being 5 hours, it's going to take at least maybe like 30 minutes to get there, which is not bad. At least it doesn't take like the actual 5 hours, because like imagine if these trips were actually like the length that they said they would. They are, like, it just would be ridiculous, like me driving 37 hours in a game. Like, man, that would have been a fun trip to do, to be honest, but I don't really want to have 3-hour episodes unless, Hawks fan, you really want to see a 3-hour episode. But I don't think I would want to record for 3 hours because I feel like my voice would just completely die on me. We already have an exit, so I guess we're going a little bit more towards the western parts of Texas here. This is a little bit sketch, this area. That was a little bit of a weird way to get onto this part, but whatever. Don't even really need to have my turn signal on, which is nice. So, we'll go in here. Boom. Okay. What is this street name? Lone Tree. Lone Tree, that's a little bit of a weird name. I was thinking it'd be like something like more like Lone Star, since we're in Texas still. But yeah, maybe like next episode we'll go to a different state since we've been in Texas for a little bit now. Maybe we could go back up to like Wyoming or something like that. Someplace that we haven't discovered. Like, let me just zoom out a little bit here. Yeah, especially all the way up in this area, some places that we haven't discovered, so we'd have to make our way up closer to like New Mexico and stuff first before we wouldn't have super long trips to get up that way. So let me know if that's something that you want me to do, Hoxan, because I could always go and discover some other states a little bit more since we've discovered a lot of Texas so far. There is still some cities I like to check out, but I mean, those could be for like another time, right? Because if we just constantly stay in Texas, we're gonna constantly see like the same type of like areas and whatnot, and eventually it's gonna get a little bit boring. But once you get into like states that you haven't discovered much of, it's nice because then you can actually see. Like the first time when we went into what state was it? Montana? Yeah, I think it was Montana. Um, yeah, the mountains and stuff like that completely took me away because I never seen like what it looked like in game yet at that point. So. And obviously, I feel like Western states that have mountains and stuff like that are probably like the best states to visit and stuff, just for like scenery and stuff. So that's another Dunkin' Donuts. Oh yeah, Hawksman, you were saying that there's not even that much Dunkin' Donuts, at least. And like, well, there is a lot of Dunkin' Donuts, but they're not like the abundance of them like there's Tim Hortons here in Canada. So that's interesting. Because I've never tried Dunkin' before, but I know that it's kind of like the lowest end thing, kind of like Tim Hortons in a sense, but a lot of us Canadians like Tim Hortons. Let's merge over here, since it looks like we have another turn off towards San Antonio. I don't know where I'm going to be able to get some screenshots from since it's nighttime though. Like I might have to just get like a random nighttime photo. Okay, we gotta slow down here. I gotta merge into this lane. I'm getting confused with stuff, I don't know. I haven't played this game, like I said, in maybe a week almost. Let's take a big wide turn. That's dangerous, wow. Back of my trailer almost hit that post. It'd be neat if there was like cop chases in this game, to be honest. Let me actually get a photo right now already so we have something, but it'd be neat if there was like cop chases in this game, just because like imagine it'd be kind of weird if somebody had like a mod though where like you could actually like traffic humans. I know it sounds weird, but like just it'd be weirdly, I feel like that would be somewhat of a weird mod for somebody to have, and then you could like get cop chases and whatnot. I don't know why that would be kind of weird to use. That end up being our thumbnail. I kind of like the green from the gas station in that photo. Even though you can't really see much of my truck. But might end up being our thumbnail because it's kind of hard to find good photos in the dark anyways. I just looked at my phone for a second because, Oxfan, if you remember my what I was talking about in the Discord before about making member rosters for Sin, well, basically one of his censure players, I meant to give him good face-off stats, and I was building off of one of his old players. So he used to be a defenseman, this guy. So basically, I ended up making a forward with gold quick draw as his face-off ability, but he has 51 on face-offs. So I just looked at my phone there, and Sin was replying to my comment and saying like or something like that. I can't remember exactly. Can't see exactly what he was saying. Here, let me pause this for a sec so I can actually see what he said. Yeah, he's like, Snipe, what happened, Yeah, I figured. I mean, I don't know why he did that. That's like one of the smallest things, mistakes I've made on roster builds before, but that's funny though. Oh, construction ahead, huh? Oh, we gotta stop here. Jeez, I almost didn't see that red. Maybe I gotta back up a little bit here. Gotta be careful because there's a vehicle behind me, I think. Okay, good. This guy has enough room. Almost didn't see that red light. Let's just keep looking over there so we can see when it's actually turns green. Jeez, yeah, I didn't even realize this construction site was going to be out here in the middle of nowhere. Let's see, is it going to turn green soon? Should turn green soon because there's no cars on this side. This is kind of a nice photo spot too, but eh. I don't know if we would have got fine going through this red light. Probably, right? I've never gone through one of these without like stopping. So, damn, this is a long wait. More cars coming ahead. How long do I have to wait? Like, goddamn. This is gonna take forever just for this light to change. That other car stopped too, but this isn't changed to green yet. Unless this is a glitch. Watch this be a glitch. I'll wait here for like 5 minutes, and if this thing doesn't change to like green, then I'll just go. Is it because I pulled too much far ahead, or what? Come on, why isn't this changing to green? Oh, that was loud in my ear. Hello? Why aren't you changing? Yeah, this light's not changing at all. Should be soon. But here, let me show you closer to what Sin said in the comment, just for something extra. Yeah, see there is Sin's message or reply to my comment. It's funny. I don't know if you could actually read that on my small ass screen, but yeah, that's still red. I think it's glitched. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. Oh my goodness. Oh, there was a cop car right behind us. Oh, bullshit. Oh, man. I had to go because there was no cars coming, and this guy's like on the opposite side just waiting there. Like, why is it still red? It was red for way too long. I can't get the cop cars flashing lights in the background, or what? I want to get that, though. Oh, that sucks. Oh, well, I'm going. I got fined $1,400 for doing that. Better be worth it. But why were both sides stopped completely? Like, this guy had his turn signal on and was waiting. Anybody behind me coming still? No, nobody behind me is moving either. Yeah, I feel like it was glitched out. I don't know. Oh well. I'll take the fine because that was kind of ridiculous waiting for as long as I had to. Or was like, no, even like they should actually make it so like the construction equipment or construction vehicles move around in that area during that red light. Because if there was a vehicle moving around like a dump truck or something, obviously I wouldn't be driving that way. But yeah, that was weird. Yeah, we should still have enough gas to reach our destination, which is good, but might have to fill up somewhat soon. But we're trying to be as economic on the fuel as possible. That was interesting. Sucks that I couldn't get a photo though with the cop car in the back, because it would have been kind of cool to have like that flashing lights from the cop car, but it went away when I went into photo mode, so... Oh, I gotta go down to 55 here. Small town vibes here. Nice. Alright, Coors truck. Nice. Now, what does the flashing yellow light mean? I don't even know. Yeah, what does that mean, Hawksfan? When those yellow lights are flashing? Looks like I could have driven through it still, but... Oh, that's the cop car probably from earlier. He's driving a little fast. Probably going to get some Dunkin' Donuts or something. Knowing those cops liking their donuts and coffee, or stereotypically at least. I wonder if cops actually go for donuts a lot. I'll probably go for coffee a lot, my guess, but I wonder if they actually go for donuts that often, or if that's just like a massive stereotype. Okay, I gotta pull in behind this boy right here, and that's close enough. Don't want to get too close. Not in for crashing cars today. Blake Slaughterburger voted #1 green chill. Wait, does it say chili? I don't know. Green chili cheeseburger. Yeah, I think that says chili. Yeah, it is. Green chili cheeseburger. You know, that sounds kind of good. Not that the chili is green, but chili on like a burger. That sounds good. I'm surprised I've never heard of anybody doing that before. Probably somebody has done that, chili on a burger. Like, imagine putting like chili, cheese, some sour cream on a burger. I feel like that would be good. It's probably been done before, but I just don't know where. Probably somewhere in the States, just because America. But you have to make food out of everything, right? Okay. These trucks, like, wow, there's a lot of trucks in this area right now. Look at all of us trucks passing through here. It's like the whole squad rolling up. Maybe I'll go in photo mode for this for a second, just to get a photo with the squad. Add a little bit more time to this episode too. Photo with the squad. Like, look how much trucks there is. God damn. That's a lot. Gotta make us to like the centerpiece truck though. Boom. No, we're entering San Antonio apparently. Well, at least the city limits. I didn't think San Antonio was on a route. Oh, it is on a route. Okay, we're going right through San Antonio to get to Del Rio. So at least we'll get some major city vibes, because obviously San Antonio is one of the bigger cities in Texas. Home of the Spurs. Home of the former home of the Rampage in the AHL. That's what I always think of when I think of San Antonio, is the Rampage and the Spurs, obviously. Don't know about any other sports team. Don't feel like they have as much, obviously, as like Dallas and Houston and whatnot. Am I gonna have to merge into the other lane soon? Like, does this lane end? Doesn't look like it. But man, there's a lot of trucks in this area. Holy. It's kind of making me a bit claustrophobic. When there's like a lot of trucks on like both sides. Oh, there's another Dunkin' and a McDonald's. I'm surprised that there's another McDonald's though. We're not gonna turn into the McDonald's today. Gotta go down here now. Okay, I got enough room. Oh, there's a Target. I think that's one of the first times I've seen a Target in this so far. Okay. I thought that guy was gonna go into my lane for a second. I'm like, I don't want to crash today. Oh, CVS and Walgreens. There's not a lot of those as well in Canada, and a Waffle House. I remember going to a Waffle House in South Carolina before. Don't think there's any in Canada. And then CVS and Walgreens. I don't think CVS is in Canada, but I know Walgreens is kind of more out west. Or maybe it's down south, I don't remember. In like Ontario. But there's not any of those here in Ottawa, I'm pretty sure. Because we have like, for like our pharmacy kind of thing, it's like Shoppers and like Rexall. I don't know if Rexall is a Canadian only company. It might be. Yeah, it probably is. If CVS is like big in the States, so. It's weird talking about random companies like that, but that's the only thing I could think of while driving. Still got 3 hours till our destination, so might as well find something to talk about. Bank, what bank? Oh, it's the Bank of America, of course, right? The one with the Eagles logo, I think. Best Western, nice. Gotta love some Best Western. They all look the exact same in the inside almost. And we got another, actually we do gotta turn, not at this lights, but we gotta turn afterwards, so should probably merge into the other lane once. I don't want to put the turn signal on yet. Should probably wait till I get across to put on the turn signal, but this damn white car pulling up. What's up, man? You want to race? No? Because I could rev my engine. No, I'm joking. I don't know how you could rev your engine with a truck, but you want to race, sir? Go fast and furious mode. Drift around some corners. Let's merge into this lane already, since there's no cars behind us. And then we'll merge over here to the turn area. Boom. There you go, nice and smooth. And it looks like the light's about to change soon too, which is good. Actually, it's green on that side now. Wow, that's quite the trailer. This guy's carrying around a one of those I don't know what they call them. This Walmart truck. Oh man, big wide turn. Love to see it. Those wide turns are fun to do, but man, can they be tough. Like when we took that one wide turn into the Walmart parking lot, I think it was. Yeah, I think it was when we were doing the last episode. Oh man, it was green for us. God damn it. Oops. I've been talking too much. Guess we'll have to wait again. But when we did that last episode and I was turning directly into that Walmart parking lot, yeah, that one car that was right there, that was very unfortunate. But yeah, wide turns are pretty fun. I don't know how I missed the light turned green. It was like that only for like a split second, but whatever. At least no cars behind me were honking. Don't want to be pissing off all the cars around, you know. Okay, we should be getting our chance soon. Yep, now we're gonna get our chance soon, so now we'll actually turn when we're supposed to. If this guy's not... Oh my goodness, dude! Why are you turning? This is a green, I need to turn. You don't need to be in the middle of a turn while I'm supposed to be turning. God damn. Because if I would have missed my turn off again, that would not have been great. I don't know why that guy had to turn like that already, but whatever. Because like that could have been a big collision if I wasn't driving already forward. So, oh well. There's a copper ahead of us, I think. Yeah, a little bit. Okay, back onto the highway for the next 3 hours. We should be going through San Antonio still, I think, because I don't think we've went through it fully, right? Yeah, we haven't gone through it even yet. Yeah, I remember seeing the signs for Del Rio, but I don't think we ever actually tried to go like right through it. So, because it says we haven't discovered it, so I don't know what city number this will be once we go through it, though. Because once we knock out all the cities in Texas, that'll be nice to get a nice achievement. I don't think I've ever looked through every city in a state yet. Maybe I have in some of the early on states like Washington State, but not 100% sure. Yeah, we're not going towards Corpus Christi. That's where we were, I think, a couple episodes back, if not mistaken. Yeah, we still have enough gas. But yeah, we might need to fill up on some of it next episode. Even though we'll be down to like 700 miles still worth of gas, I just don't want it to be like very low. Because I never had to run out of gas in an episode before. Like, what happens when you run out of gas? Your vehicle stops working and you have to actually call for service to get you to like a gas station or something, or what? Or do you have like an emergency Jiffy can? But then again, diesel doesn't. Yeah, I don't know if people you'd put diesel in a Jiffy can, or if they'd put just gasoline, or if that's the same thing even. No, that's not the same thing. There's different types of gasoline, I know, and diesel and all that shit, but I'm not huge into like knowing stuff about cars and whatnot. Like, I mean, I like racing games and this type of game, but in terms of like actual cars itself, like I don't really know anything about how cars like operate, like with engines and all that stuff. Like, I don't know all those type of parts. Like, if I was to try and repair a truck in real life, I would not know even where to start. So, like, I don't even know how to change a tire on a car, for example, because obviously I don't drive, so. But I mean, changing the tire is probably pretty self-explanatory. But I just, I would definitely wouldn't be even close to being like what those F1 type of like repair people are, where they just do like, they can remove a tire within like seconds and replace it like quickly as well. It's pretty impressive, F1 pit stops. Seeing how fast those guys like take off a tire and then put on a tire. It's awesome. Hey, we made another $4,500. Thank you, Frederick. Thank you, my other drivers. So Frederick, basically the money he brought in, some of it paid for my fine that we got earlier in this episode. That's funny. Looks like my tires are getting a little bit of red on them, but it's not too big of an issue, I don't think. It's funny how, like, literally in the States, like, every time you're driving, like, on the highway, going past the rest stops, it actually reminds me of, like, in real life, because, like I said multiple times in this series, I think, when I used to be, when I was a kid, though, like, in, I think it was, like, middle school, I used to go to, like, Florida a lot. Like, my dad would drive me from Ottawa here to Florida, and I remember going past these type of rest stops and stopping at these type of rest stops, and they literally look like the rest stops in real life, which is pretty cool. Just based on how they're designed and whatnot in this game. But yeah, good times. It's been a while since I've been to the States. Definitely should go back sometime, but I just don't know where I would actually go. Because I kind of want to still sometime go to California, like Los Angeles, but I feel like, I don't know, it's a scary place too. It's like big name cities and stuff like that. Like, for example, I kind of get anxiety when I go to Toronto, just because it's got like tons of people in it in a small area, in a sense, like in downtown. But LA would definitely be like that as well. Anywhere in California, I guess. But yeah, obviously I still have to get a job before I'd be able to afford to travel again, because this isn't gonna cut it. Oh yeah, we're definitely getting close to San Antonio now, because I do remember going past San Antonio before, or through it. Oops, we gotta slow down here. A Walmart and another Chevron. Come on, oil tanker. Or not oil tanker. Whatever type of tanker you are. I don't like saying like oil tanker and then it's not an oil tanker, you know, so, because I'm not really familiar with what type of stuff these type of vehicles always carry. I just know it's flammable. Looks like there's a place on the other side of this road, but can't get to it. Oh, I think I do remember driving through this like little area before. Yeah, I can't remember what that place is. I don't know if I drove through it in a prior episode. Prior, get it? La Prior. I don't know if that's how it's actually pronounced, but it's probably La Prior. Oh, that's a new waypoint. Viewpoint. So never mind, we haven't driven through this area before, but I think we've driven down that way before. Like, this feels familiar. Unless it's another city that I'm thinking of that looks the exact same almost. But it seems kind of familiar. That's an Amazon truck. Amazon Prime. Nice. That's funny. Yeah, I kind of like that, having these actual brand names in the game. It's kind of making it a much more fun dynamic. Because then I can be like, oh, look, so-and-so is delivering this, you know? I don't know what this company is besides Georgia, and what is it, Paint? No, Pacific, okay. And I don't know what Lennar is for brands, but some of these brands I recognize. Oh, that street was called Getty Street. That's funny. Makes me think of Getty Images. If Getty Images is not located there, I'd be surprised. I look, it's a taco place, and a Denny's. Let me just take a photo because there's a viewpoint nearby. I just don't know what it is. No, it doesn't even show me what it is. If it says Denny's, then that would be kind of funny though. Historic Denny's, you know. Never heard of that type of gas station before. Meineke, heard of it. Some of these companies I've heard of just because I used to watch like Columbus Blue Jackets broadcasts, and it was like Ohio broadcasts. So, oh, we got a merge in here. Here, watch out, sir. Thank you. Had to be sure of him. Didn't want to crash into him. I hate one-laners for highways, but at least we only got like an hour till our destination, so we're getting close. And it's still pretty dark out, and we're getting there around 4:40, so the sun might be starting to rise around 5 something, so a little bit after we get there. Once we're doing the backup and stuff like that, maybe it'll add more time to this, and maybe we'll actually be able to see outside a little bit more, since this has been primarily a nighttime driving one. Just because we decided to go for a sleep early on. But I always like to get the sleep before the trip now, just because it's better to like be fully rested even if you're not fully tired. And I'm usually never late with my deliveries anyway, so it's not a big issue, I'd say. Yeah, what is this place? A radio tower or what? No, it's just another one of those, looks like almost like a way station type of thing. But one that's under construction. Oh, I hear a train out in the distance. You probably can't hear it because it's very, very quiet. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Ooh. Goddamn. Goddamn. I know I'm not supposed to merge into this lane, but I had to like pull to the side. You are lucky there, brown car. You are lucky. That's the type of thing I want to have in these episodes, where I have like almost like a play where I could end up crashing, but I don't end up crashing. Ooh. You are lucky, brown car. I was going at fast speed and I didn't expect him to stop right there. God damn. Like, why don't they stop right up here instead? Like, why did they stop right at that spot? Then again, that was a two-lane train thing. Oh man, that was scary. But I did the right call, I guess, merging into the other lane. But luckily for us, there was no cars on the opposite side, because then that would have been not great. Head-on collision. But I think I made the right move there, going to the outside, obviously, because I'd rather take that than hitting directly into the back of a car. Especially considering who knows what's in the back seat. Like, imagine if it was like a kid back there. I would not want to crash into the back of a vehicle. Then again, it's at 4:46 a.m., so it's probably some old man. No, probably not an old man. It's probably on his nap, so it's probably some crazy guy driving out at 4 in the morning, trying to hide a body or something. Who knows? Mud Creek. Does that mean there's any water in that creek, or is there just mud? Only 20 minutes to our destination, and we feel like we're out in the middle of nowhere, which is interesting. So Del Rio is technically out in the middle of nowhere, I guess. Europe invites the curious, huh? I was just talking about going on a trip, and Europe is now calling me, apparently. It's funny. New viewpoint, but on the opposite side of the road, and Del Rio has been discovered. Huh. Felt like we were out. Felt like we were in the middle of nowhere. Sorry, my voice. And now we actually are in a major city, or major looking city. Don't know what the population of Del Rio is, but now we're actually in a little city. What does that street say? Bedell Street? Yeah, Bedell Avenue. Man, I hate it when my voice all of a sudden tries to like completely crap out on me like it just did. Like some things like that I can't really cut out. I mean, I could like kind of like mute it, but still. Like I always have like a lot of like problems like that when I record. It's just like my voice just does not want to talk super long. Okay. We're only 13 minutes to our destination. I do gotta get over to the opposite side, it looks like, because I think I probably need to turn down. Yeah, it looks like I need to turn soonish, so I should, actually I'm not gonna merge in yet. It's kind of pointless to merge in yet because that's like a turn lane almost. Still on green, we are good. Gotta go down to 30 miles an hour. God damn, I hate driving 30 miles an hour. Can you let me in, sir, or no? We're gonna get stuck at this lights. Man, I hear another train. Must be, oh yeah, it's over that way. Can see the lights flashing. Sir, do you mind me going in? Huh? Because I do gotta turn soon. Okay, this light's taking a while to change. Gibbs Street in Main Street. Huh, another Main Street. Like I said, I'm pretty sure every city almost has a main street in it. That's what I heard. Okay, another turn over that way. No cars even coming. Oh, there's the train. Hello, train. Woo woo. I'm so weird sometimes when I record in this because I honestly sometimes don't know what I should be talking about. So, okay, I'm gonna let you go, big truck, and then little car behind you. Do you mind me in? Because I do need to turn here, or turn soon. Hey, do you mind me letting me in? Thank you. That was kind of a bad point to do that, but I had to merge over here because I do got to turn over. At least I use my horn to kind of wear them off. And we get the green light right away, which is nice. Boom. Wow, this seems like a sketchy little alley area, but who knows. Oh man, this is a weird turn to make. Wow, that was a weird one. Felt like I was gonna crash into a palm tree. And there's a repair place right nearby once we get delivered. That's nice. Maybe we'll go there at the start of the next episode just so that way we could fix our tires a little bit, even though there's like minor damage. It's just better to have it fully be always good. So we have $800,000. Haven't got back up to $1 million since we spent some money on this truck and hired some workers and got them trucks, but oh well. I haven't played this game as much as I was like a few weeks ago. Okay, we'll turn down here. Let's make a big wide turn as we go into Nestle. I think is where we were going, or is it not Nestle? No, it's not Nestle. We're delivering to. I don't know what the company is we're delivering to. We're delivering from Nestle to whatever this company is here. Looks like some electronics. I don't really even know. Man, these wide turns are weird right now. Ooh. And we have another wide turn here. What does that say, Sharon? I don't know what it says even. Wait, what does it say? C.H. Robinson. Why are we bringing some wheat to C.H. Robinson? I don't know what type of company C.H. Robinson is, but still. Okay. Where do you guys need it? Oh man, that's a tough one, but we gotta basically, I think with this one, since we gotta go here, you probably have to go all the way straight up here or something and then back it up like into here. I think that's the method we gotta do to get it in there. I'm gonna try it just because I like trying these ones, even though I'm not the best still at backing up. I think I'm doing okay at getting it into spots, but obviously I still don't know when the best spot to turn is. So let's pull all the way over here as close as we can to this wall, just so we get as much distance as possible. A little bit closer so we can get as much. There we go, that looks good. And let's start backing up. Oh, not going forwards. Goddamn. I'll just go backwards normally first for a little bit. And we'll keep backing up here for now. I don't know why my trailer is trying to go the opposite way. Yeah, I don't know why it's trying to go that way. Let's keep on going back for now. Might be too wide of a backup, but whatever. I feel like I'm gonna crash definitely into like a forklift or one of the other trailers nearby, but this is all practice to get myself to being a better driver, you know, in this game. It's not that easy. It's not that easy. Well, actually it is kind of, but yeah, we're looking pretty solid so far. Take it a little bit back more. Yeah, this is gonna be definitely a little bit tough with the posts and stuff nearby. Yeah, we're actually doing really solid here, I think. Come on, please. If we do this on our first try, I'll be really impressed with myself. I think we're doing really good here. We're almost lined up perfectly. Just taking us a little bit slow. Okay, we got to go back forwards a little bit here, just so we can kind of back in a little bit more straight on. Let's move my tire a little bit like that. Yeah, that's looking good, I think. And it's a little bit off, but that's okay. As long as we don't crash into the other way. Let me just turn the tires. I think we're good. Nope, or apparently not, because we're a little bit off balance. God damn it. I thought I was going to get it on my first try, but it's pretty close. We just got to turn it a little bit, I think. Let's turn it a little bit more that way, so it's more inside the marking zone. Let's continue to back up here. Yeah, this one should get it this time since we actually are a little bit more in it. Yep, let's just get it right in there. Boom. Not too bad. We didn't crash into anything this time. Solid parking job. And boom. There, our package is delivered. Not too bad at all. 16 out of 20 on the parking challenges. There we go. Still level 29, getting close to level 30 now. As we go from Victoria to Del Rio. 306 miles only. Only took 41 minutes. Not bad. Not bad at all. So, anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this episode of American Truck Simulator. So, next episode, we could still continue more in Texas if we want to, but I wouldn't mind exploring a little bit more up into, like, this area, because there's a lot of cities, especially in, like, Montana and Wyoming and Idaho, that we haven't yet to discover. Or we could always try and go to, like, Junction, San Angelo, because we've never been there before. There's still 3 on this side of the Texas that we have not been to, and then there's this one in Laredo. So we could go to more places in Texas if you want to, or we could always go a little bit more up north. So let me know what you guys think down below, and I'll see you guys next time.